really hard. After the hand walks, little air. Once we're on and running, it is a 50-50-50 today. So it looks like 6 sets of 3 exercises, followed by a set of 4 to finish the day. Things you need: some dumbbells. If you have sliders, we'll use sliders late with some fallouts. That's it. Dumbbells and sliders, no mini bands, nothing crazy, no benches. First series of 3, we'll start with 20 mountain climbers. So with this under your feet, if you prefer, the knees just travel out wide. When the knee travels out wide, split side oblique, right, drive the shoulder down, split side. Drive the shoulder down, split side. Less about tempo here, more about the oblique squeeze. Number 2, squat jump with a pulse. 1 pulse, little hop, 1 pulse, little hop. Number 3 will be a static dead bug. We'll give it about 20 seconds here. I'm going to change the volume. But first exercise, wide mountain climbers. All right, in 10. Again, not about the tempo, more about the oblique squeeze. From our push-up position, draw the knee, drive the shoulder, draw the knee, drive the shoulder. Take your time here. You might even pause when both feet are behind you for a second. Pull that knee, press the shoulder down. Think about rotating the torso down toward the hip. Rotating the hips up towards the torso. So lots of side bending here. 20 seconds to go. Exercise number 2, squat jump with a pulse. And then number 3, we'll get a little bit of air on a dead bug. 10 seconds out. Watch your sliders, make sure they're out of the way before we start these jumps. 2. Get it on our feet. 1 pulse, 1 hop. 1 pulse, little hop, swing the arms. 1 pulse, 1 hop. Landing softly. Shouldn't sound like a ton of bricks hit the ground. Maybe say an ounce of bricks, so nobody's offended. Be light. Swing the arms, toss the arms. Blocks in the background here, about 20 seconds to go. Number 3, a dead bug. And again, just a set of 3 or a series of 3. 10 seconds out. Land soft, check the knees, keep the knees out a little bit as we land. 5, 2, good dead bug. Low back down, hug the knees if you need to as we start from there. Nice big extensions. My sister's getting married today down in North Bend. Sorry, in Bend, Oregon. It's like 42 degrees and rain. No. I'm working. 20 seconds out. Didn't really fit in the day. They decided like last month they were going to have a wedding. And then they chose to travel south, like 2 hours before they are, which is like 6 to 7 hours drive. You can't keep the kids in the car on a Friday. 2 mountain climbers for 6 to 7 hours. Yeah, I mean, they were not going to do a wedding at all. They're just going to get married at courthouse. White climbers. Like, oh, we're going to have a small get together. Because the camping trip, they already had it on the books. And his family was ready to be there. So then it's like, oh yeah, we're getting married here. If you want to come, by the way, there's no campsites available. By the way, there's only parking for so many cars, so you have to find your own way in. By the way, this and that, whatever. Yeah. My family's crazy, so I think it's intentional. 5 seconds, guys. 2, Good on our feet, one pulse, one hop. Yeah, if they come 2 hours north, Florida, that would have been different, but I can't get to Bend, Oregon on Friday. Listen to the toes as we land, right? Press through the toes. Extend the ankle, top of the arm. 25 seconds. Next thing, we'll go back to dead bug. Not that it made a difference, but it gives her a second leg. I was at her first. 10 seconds. 5. Good there. Dead bug. They have a tendency to play anything on weekdays. Like, oh, we're going Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's a family thing. You guys should come like, yeah, jobs on weekdays, man. Hi, Sarah, we're in a dead bug. 30 seconds to go. Sarah's 50, 50, 50. 20 seconds out. 10. I don't know. 2. Little air. 50-second rest. Number 1, eccentric push-up. Number 2, squat, curl, overhead press. Then curl, press. Should be pretty quick through that pattern. Number 3, the suitcase crunch. Heavy crunch. Little minor roll side to side. Eccentric dumbbells for squat, curl, overhead press. I've been doing less HIIT classes. HIIT classes are hard, man. They take a lot of energy. 8 seconds out. First thing, eccentric push-ups. Dropping down slow and then get up however you want to. 5 seconds. Sternum to the floor. Tuck the chin back. Drive the shoulders down. Once you're down, you can drop the knees. Come back up on toes if you like. The core stays tight. A little bit of tension in the legs. Keep that chin pulled back tight. Try not to pick up the pace as we get further into the setup. A little bit of shake is okay. 15 seconds to go. Second exercise, squat, curl, and overhead press. 5. Grab dumbbells in hand. Should be pretty quick transition from the squat to the curl and press. I wouldn't make that overhead press strict. More so keeping momentum from that squat as we then drive overhead. You can sync it up there from the squat overhead press. Not quite clean and jerk or snatch tempo, but similar to this one pattern. Third thing, suitcase crunch tone up. 15 seconds to go. Inhale down as you press overhead, take that exhale. 5. You forgot suitcase crunch on our back. Heavy crunch position, low back is down. From there, rotate side to side. Trying to get the oblique on either side fired up. Then reaching for that extra half inch or so. When you get to one side, squeeze the oblique. Take that little extra range of motion. In 15 seconds. Back on eccentric push-ups. 10. 2. Good, into push-up position. Down nice and slow, toes if you can. Break. I would like it if you could take the body all the way to the ground, beating sternum or chest, right, all the way down. And then don't let off of the brakes as you get closer to the floor. Don't fall to the floor the last inch. Lower the body all the way down. 20 seconds out. Exercise number 2, squat curl and overhead press. 10. Breathe. But if the weights you had last time worked, let's use them again. Nice big inhale on the sit, nice big stand. Toss those bells up overhead. All in one pattern. If you prefer more of an RDL than a squat, you can always hip hinge instead. Or that hinged overhead press. Reverse a squat. Up to you. Either way, reach those bells down. Draw the bells. Quick curl. Press overhead. 15 seconds out. Suitcase crunch. Last thing of the series. Try to stay on the gas here with the tempo. 5. Good, weight down. Heavy crunch, rock and roll side to side. If it starts to bug your neck, you can always support the head lightly. Still rolling side to side. After this, we'll get a rest. Another series of 3. 15 seconds. 5. The first thing in the series is written as a heavy reverse lunge. Not just any reverse lunge, but a heavy reverse lunge. Grab some weights. It will be the only weighted exercise of this series here. Number 2, slow push-up. Slow both ways. These have no legs. Now I got a body for days, and you're like, oh man, my whole body's gonna be shot. So slow push-up, slow both ways. 3 down, 3 up. Number 3, glute bridge large from a glute bridge position, alternating legs. But number 1, heavy reverse lunge. 5 seconds out. A little bit of a forward force lean is okay on the reverse lunge, right? Lean forward a little bit. Should be heavy though. If you underestimated your legs here, and that the weight is not as heavy as you thought, be lighter on that back foot. I'm using almost all of my front leg as a driving force to both lower the body and pull the body back up out of the hole. Almost as if I'm stepping up onto something. 15 seconds out. After lunges, slow push-ups. 5. And we'll go slow both ways. Not quite eccentric on the down, right? A mix and match of normal feet and eccentric down. Same tempo up. The way up hard. Down under control. Up under the same speed. And after slow push-ups, we're on glute bridge march. 15 seconds. We'll roll over, start that glute bridge position, hips up in the air. 5. Good on your back. Nice glute bridge position. From there, one knee up, right? Hold that position. Switch sides. As we switch sides, try to minimize any hip rotation. So it doesn't have to be fast. Squeeze the glutes, keep them high. If you're unstable here, put the elbows down in the ground. If you are stable, widen the feet slightly. 15 seconds out. We'll go from the bridge back to the reverse lunge with weight, 10 seconds. 5. Good, weights in hand. If the weights worked last time, use them again. Forward torso lean. Heavy in the front leg, lighten that back foot as we come down. Use the glute and hamstring on that front leg to lower the body. Think about loading that front leg all the way down. Use the tension you then developed. Get back out of the hole. Good on time here. 20 seconds to go. Find your rhythm as the leg fatigue. Maybe slow it down a little bit, but keep the same depth. 8 seconds. Same thing. Push up. Slow it down, both directions. 3 to 5 down, 3 to 5 up. One goal can be not to unload the arms when you come down to the floor. So not allow the body to lay on the floor. Perhaps touch the floor, whether you get back up. 15 seconds out. 5. Last one if you want it. Good on our back, glute bridge. Find that hard, high hips. Elbows on or off the ground. And trying to limit any hip rotation. Looking into the next series, after this we have a rest. First exercise, we're going to do fall-outs. If you have sliders, it's a fall-out overhead, similar to a wheel roll. There, we have dead bugs and core extensions already today. But you might regress for one of those so you don't have to load shoulder overhead. 3. If your shoulders will allow, first thing fall-outs. Slightly from a kneeling position, load the core, all the way overhead, put the brakes on, put the brakes on, put the brakes on, drag back in, kneeling push-up. Number 2, a row, self-supported, bent over row, if it's right arm, right leg back. If you need that front arm on the leg, you can, but self-supported if possible. Number 3, slow bicycle. That's a lot of core today on. The last series is 72, all core. First thing, pause. If it doesn't work in the shoulder, go core extensions or dead bug, anything other than. Here we go. Heavy prep, right? We're out of the back, drive rib cage down, squeeze the glutes, and take your time. The further you get overhead, the crazier it is. That's where you start to apply the brakes at the end. I cheat a little bit. Have your thumbs and pinkies off the disc, like this. And then when you come down, you can use those to assist and slow you down. Those thumbs and pinkies are then grabbing the floor a little bit. They turn on your hand with it. I cheat in everything. Well, I just think it's appropriate for me, which means I cheat a lot. I also have sandpaper on my discs, right? So it looks like I'm like working hard. I'm actually pushing out overhead. 5 seconds. Number 2, self-supported bent over row. Good, grab some weight. If I'm pulling right arm, my right leg back from that position, I can add some support. Left hand, left leg, but if I don't need to, I won't. As we pull, shoulder comes down and back. The back leg does not have to be straight. You can even crimp that back knee a little bit. The leg on the front should feel almost like a single leg RDL. There's a lot of glute hamstring tension stabilizing my hips up and press back. 15 seconds. Number 3, slow bicycles. 5. Good on our back. Let the legs reach out. Full extension if you can. Switch sides. Reach the elbow back away from the body. Press that leg up long. Heel just floating off the ground. After slow bicycles, rolling over back to those fallouts with discs underhand at the beginning. 15 seconds. 5. Good to knees. Think about the core is a bit fatigued as we get back into the station. The same sort of idea. Flow overhead. Draw the hands. Stretch the core every time before we start. And then spend less time in the easy part, right? The first part, the first half is pretty easy. The second half it gets hard. You can go quickly through the first half and then put the brake on for the extent of the reach. Second exercise, single arm bench pull row, 10 seconds out. Make sure we switch arms, switch legs. 5. Good. I got left arm with my weight, left leg back. I myself unsupported. If you need a little bit of support, go ahead. Reach the arm, draw the arm. Torso should stay pretty stationary. We're in that big hip hinge on the front leg, almost like a kickstand RDL. Lighten that back foot. Drive the shoulder down as we pull. 20 seconds out. Into some bicycles next. 8. 2. Last thing in this series, bike stretch. Press the foot away. This is the end of our 4th series already. 3 series left. Looking to the next series, we'll need 1 dumbbell for a single arm thruster. It's the 3rd exercise, but if you want to start to think about weight, less than 15. 5. Little error. Number 1 is a bow slide clock press. Very similar to the rollout or fallout we just did. I'm going to come into a push-up base. I'm going to reach one hand up as one arm stays stationary. If I can't get back up, it'll be a reach. Come down, rest the body. If I can't get back up, out. And number 2, watch where your spines are. 1 pull, 1 hop. Number 3, single arm dumbbell thruster. 3 things: chest flies, lunge base, single arm thruster. First thing's the chest fly. I would alternate arms. Inhale down, reach the arm, press. Reach the arm, press. If blood to your shoulder, you can always offset push-up. One hand a little wider or a little higher. Similar idea, just overloading one arm a little bit at a different angle. After this, remember it's that lunge base, pulse and hop. 15 seconds to go. When we finish, put the slider to the side. 8. 3. Good, sliding behind. 1 pull, 1 hop. Arms out in front of the pole. Toss them back as we go airborne. Back as we go airborne. 1 pulse, 1 hop. Settle into a tempo here. Whatever depth on the pulse is realistic for you. 20 seconds to go, and then single arm dumbbell thruster next. Whatever arm you want. 10. 2. Shows more weight than I should have. Inhale down. Overhead press. Your arms feel fatigued here. You can take an overhead press every other repetition. 1 without the press. 1 with the press. 20 seconds out. Back that chest fly. Ten. 2. Weight down. Knees down. Hands on your dips, tight the core. Make sure the hips aren't falling. As we get out into that slide. Rib cage down, right? Try and touch the sternum first. Lead to the chest, not the belly. 15 out. We'll switch legs. Lunge base pull plus up. 8. 2. Should have done 1 more, so I have to do lunges. 1 pulse. Toss the arms. A little bit of air. If you don't want to dump, you don't have to. Just pulse the same. Calf raise to the top. If you're looking for more height, it's easy to just press through the toes, right? Extend the ankle. A lot of power in the calves. Got to drive through the toes. 15 seconds out. And stay in sync with the movement. Toss the arms, drive the feet. 8. Next thing, single arm thruster. 3. 2. Grab your weight. Have a sit. As we overhead press, be mindful of the rib cage. Try not to let it open up too much. It opens up. A little more stress in the back, the core is tight. As we press overhead. Like this. You get extended in your back as you overhead press. It'll be crazy in the back. So rib cage down, core tight. You almost turn it from a shoulder press into like an incline press by leaning back. 5. Rest. Yeah, we're in a big like mechanical disadvantage. Overhead pressing here. So innately everybody wants an open rib cage. Lean back and try to get more of a horizontal press. It's not air. Number 1, kneeling tempo push-up. Knee down, quick press. Number 2 is deadlift. You have some heavy weights, set them for deadlifts. Number 3, single leg rear delt fly. We'll likely go unweighted for that one. 8 seconds. First thing, kneeling tempo push-ups. 2. So even if you could do push with the toes, just want you down on your knees. Set a quick tempo. Try to hold on for the duration. Number 2 is going to be a deadlift. So lots of volume here in the push-up. We'll be able to slow down when we get into the deadlift. Get our breathing back in line. Go to time, 20 seconds out. If you feel good, just pick up the pace a little bit here toward the end. Last rest at the top. 8 seconds. Deadlift next. Good, grab your waist, big hip hinge. Keep the hips up and back. Same thing with the rib cage here. As we stand, don't let the low back open up. A little bit of a crunch at the top. By the finish it, squeeze the glutes. Then also build up a little bit of tension in the core. After deadlift, we'll slow things down a little more again. Single leg, rear delt fly. 8 seconds. Weight down. One leg for stability, other leg back. You can make a fist. Draw the thumbs behind the body. Should be slow. Work on that back leg glute. Might feel a little limited on range of motion here. After the push-ups, 20 seconds out. Back kneeling push-ups again. 5. Good on our knees. And back to push-ups, keep it quick here. Drop and press, drop and press. You know our series. Push-ups and deadlift. Deadlift and fly. Again, sternum should be down first. Spending as little time at the top as we can. 15 seconds out. 8. Good, grab your heavy weights, deadlifts here. Try to slow the breathing down a little bit. Actually, inhale, tip hips, weight the heels, stand tall, exhale at the top. Lean the body. Think about trying to keep those shoulders intact, right? So you don't have to reach for the floor, open the chest, hip hinge. Not so much about range of motion, it is just a hamstring stretch. Spine stays long. Everything neutral, let the weights draw you down. Put the brakes onto the hamstrings. Stand tall, exhale. 10 seconds out. Last thing of this series. Single leg, rear delt fly. Other leg, 3. Back leg should be long. The glute on that back leg should be tight. Press the heel away, push the fists, pull the thumbs behind the body. You feel like your arms aren't going as far, think about the scapula, try to drag them back, then pin them down. Find some mobility through the shoulders. After flying, we're going to rest. 5, 2, little air. It's a 4-piece core series. Yeah. Number 1, core extensions, arm back, legs up, arms up, right, and everything same time. Number 2 is a cross crunch. Cross crunch means 1 foot over top, opposite elbow, knee. Number 3 will roll into a plank, into a hip rotation, so plank with hip rotation. Number 4, single leg W. Like a Superman of sorts. I'll help you, but I'm not going to demo it. 10 seconds out, first thing, core extensions. No judgment, no judgment. 5. Head can be down here, all everything up. Plant that back. If you want to go all 4 limbs, great. If you like opposites instead, just reach opposite arm off the leg. Number 2 is a cross crunch. Number 3, plank with hip rotation. Number 4, single leg W. So we'll stay on our back. After extension, to get right into cross crunch. 15 seconds out. Couple more, 5. Good. Choose a foot to put over the leg and take your opposite elbow to opposite knee. As I reach back, I inhale. Rib cage can flare. The low back might come off the ground a little bit. And once I start with the front, take your exhale and plant it back down. 25. Next one is a plank with hip rotation, forearms down, tie our ankles together. Move the hips over the top, side to side, 10. 2. Good, find your plank base. Hip way up over the top, trying to clear the hip bones on the outside of the elbows. As I go to my left, I make sure my right elbow and forearm are down on the ground. Hips are probably 2 inches higher than normal. Press them out about as far as you can to the side. After playing with hip rotation, we're going to drop straight to our stomach here. Good time, 15 seconds to go. And 2. Good, single leg W, arms come down into a W position. From here, 1 leg, both arms. Be gentle to squeeze the glute. Draw the shoulders back, my elbows go down into a W. It doesn't have to be fast. Squeeze the glute, pull the shoulders back. After single leg W, we're going back to core extension. 15 seconds. 5. Good, roll back over. Plant your back down tight. From there, choose opposites or same, all four. But feel the back as you extend. Try to keep those hips posteriorly rotated. Low back squeeze. If it feels easy, check the back position. Make sure it's down. And you overload the core. Keep that crunch engaged. Hitting hard. In 15 seconds, we'll switch sides on that cross crunch. 8. 2. 1 foot over the top, opposite opposite. Come up, take the crunch, take the exhale. Reach the elbow. Yeah. If it feels good, stay in movement pattern, but a little faster. Same intense, straight, inhale down, ribcage open, drive the back down, take the crunch. Work on that exhale as we come up, trying to build even a little more tension. 20 seconds to go. From here to plank with hip rotation. 5. Good back on form, ankles together, take the hips up over the top, drop the hips. Other side. Working on range of motion here. How far out can I push the hips? Work on your breathing as well. Probably inhale as the hips drop. Last exercise coming up, single leg W's. 15 seconds out. 5. Good, lie down, drag the elbows down, beside the body, thumbs to the ceiling. From here, one leg and shoulders. Some of the effort is in drawing the sternum up, but think about most of it being in shoulder mobility. Pulling the shoulder blades back and down. Yes, the sternum's going to come up, but not a lot. Think about trying to increase mobility through the shoulders. A little bit of time, 10 seconds. Good, let's go right to a low back stretch. Kick the knees out. When you're ready, drop in, drop the hips. Reach the arms up overhead. Unless you have cramp in your knee. You want to start to walk the arms off to one side, feet left or right, keep the hips down, but start to walk those arms over the top. If you walk your arms to your left, you're going to slide your hips out to the right. Don't worry about the timer here, work through the set. So you should feel a little bit of stretch in the lat as well as in the low back. Maybe take like 3 to 5 more deep breaths in that position. And switch sides, get ready, same thing over the top. Reach the hands, pressing the hips in the other direction, so start to open up the hips. Feel the lat stretch a little bit. Let's hold for like 5 more breaths. Nice deep breath, nice easy exhale. From here, in about 5 seconds, let's sit on our butts and do a double leg hamstring stretch. So seated on our bum, both legs are out in front. Don't worry about the timer here, but reach both arms out towards those toes. Drop the chin. Couple nice deep breaths while you're out there. And you can hold a static position in the stretch as you inhale. You'll probably feel a little bit of build up in tension. And then on the next exhale, start to lean forward a little more, right? So take the big breath, let the stretch increase. Take the exhale and lean in a little more. We'll hold this for another 25 seconds. Couple deep breaths, and again, lean on the exhale. Next thing on the timer, we'll be up on our feet for a standing quad stretch. 10 seconds. Good, up on our feet as quickly as you want. Pick a foot, hold that foot. Standing quad stretch here. Yes, and I can put you on. Yeah, there's a, well, no, there's not a weight list for that one specifically, but we have a weight list column next to all the slots. So 6 a.m. technically does not have a wait list, but you can be first on because it says wait list. 10 seconds out. June, we're going to open at 8 a.m. It might not work for you, but there might be movement from 6 a.m. and then supposedly from Iowa further to 7 a.m. At which point there'll be movement across the board. Switch legs, same thing, guys. If a group is full, usually they try to open up a group that would coincide with it. Half people might split, or then we have 2 half capacity, and then rebuild again.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's not written in phase 3. I don't know when we're not supposed to set the instruction, but it's not written in phase 3.
5 seconds out.
But nobody needs to have it. The first one you use it probably. It's probably the only one.
That's it, guys. Hey, reversal. Bye. Toodaloo. Have a good Friday. Yeah, it's for